Finally, dumating na ang REDMAGIC 9S Pro. Itong phone na ito is a step up from the REDMAGIC 9 Pro. And ang dami sa inyo mga gamers out there nag-aantay kung ano nga mang i-offer nitong bagong phone na ito. Would it be more powerful, mas maganda ng camera, better performance, but longer battery life? Alamin natin everything in this video. Now, si REDMAGIC 9S Pro has just been released globally and wala pa akong presyo nito kung kailan lalabas to locally. But promise update ko ang description box once na nagkaroon ako ng presyo nitong bagong REDMAGIC 9S Pro. So don't forget to hit that notification bell. Now, pagdating naman sa kanya design factor, it's almost the same. Carry over lang naman siya from the REDMAGIC 9 Pro. Yung kanyang likod is flat na flat. Yung kanyang camera bump is naka-embed na sa loob ng kanyang case, which makes it looks a lot better, seamless siya. And pag nilapag mo sa inyong table, expect mo hindi na siya mag-wobble kasi flat na siya. Probably the only way to distinguish kung 9S Pro ang gamit mo or 9 Pro is itong 9S na logo dito sa likod, which iilaw yan later pag nag-gaming na tayo. Pag gumagamit ako ng gaming phone ni REDMAGIC, sobrang gustong-gusto ko siya dahil flat na kanyang screen. And buong-buo yung screen dahil wala siyang punch hole dito, except medyo hindi lang ganun kaganda ang kanyang front-facing camera. Yun lang siguro ang drawback, pero hindi naman malaking bagay para sa mga gamers out there. Yung kanyang shoulder triggers has maintained the same, ang kanyang game button is still here, and ang placement is, well, exactly the same, halos. Now, this time around, si REDMAGIC 9S Pro comes with 4 color option. We have the Snowfall, yung Sleet, yung Cyclone, which is yung hawak ko, and yung Frost. Yung Frost yung pinaka-latest niya. Now, confirmed naman to phone nito comes with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. And it is a overclock edition ng 8S Gen 3. Yung kanyang clock speed has been bumped up to 3.4 GHz and kanyang GPU has been bumped up to 1 GHz. After bumping up all of those figures, it almost went to 2.2 million points dito sa Antutu benchmark, which I think could be higher pa. And ito naman kanyang score pag binbreakdown mo. 5,500 ang kanyang loop scored and 88.5% ang kanyang stability dito sa Wild Extreme. Ito ang score niya dito sa Geekbench, sa CPU benchmarking, and sa GPU benchmarking. Ito is quite surprising. I did 5 times na itong test na ito. At first, di ako maniwala. So, ang ganda naman ng thermals nito. All green and nag-throttle siya to 90% ng kanyang best performance. Noong una, nakukuha ko mga nasa 89, 88. Pero ito yung best na nakuha ko, 90%. So, ito yung pinakita ko sa inyo. And I was really surprised na all green. So, expect ko na better ang kanyang thermals as compared to sa 9 Pro before. Which malalaman natin later pagdating sa gaming. Now, this phone has a 6,500 mAh na dual cell na battery, which means hati siya sa dalawa, so mas efficient ang charging dito. And by the way, it also supports 80 watts na fast charging. So charging your phone from 0 to 100 takes around mga 30 plus minutes or 40 minutes to complete the charging cycle kasi mas malaki siya than the industry standard na 5,000 mAh. And nung niran ko ang battery stress test dito sa phone nito, I was surprised na binigyan ako ng roughly 13 hours and 2 minutes na screen on time dito sa phone nito. And nung ginagamit ko naman siya on a day-to-day basis, okay naman siya. Tumatagal naman siya ng 1 whole day without hitting the charging brick. And as long as hindi ka naman nag-heavy games and lagi naka-mobile data sa labas, kaya naman matagal na itong phone na ito. Now, one thing to consider din dito sa phone na ito, this one has bypass charging. Ang tawag na dito is the charge separation. So once na naka-on tong charge separation na ito, energy will bypass yung battery and it will go straight through sa phone mo. Para lang naman to sa longevity ng iyong smartphone. Now, itong REDMAGIC 9S Pro has a really good display. And this one comes together with a BOE Q9 Plus na full flat FHD Plus na screen. It has a 1,600 nits na max brightness and 2,000 Hz ang kanang touch sampling rate. This one is also being protected by the Corning Gorilla Glass 5 to ensure you better scratch resistance, aluminum metal sides, and glass ang kanang likod. And this one has the SGS Low Blue Light Certificate para sa iyong mata. Protection if you're playing for long hours. Now, if you're casually browsing naman dito sa phone nito, expect naman magandang ng kanyang performance. If you're browsing through sa Facebook, sa TikTok, sa Instagram, okay naman kanyang scrolling dahil sa kanyang 120 Hz of screen refresh rate. And this one comes together with a level 1 na wideband security level, so ensuring you na makakanood ka ng HD on your favorite online streaming apps. Now, kung ang hilig mo naman sa manood ng YouTube like I do, expect mo naman ng kanyang display is good, punchy ang kanyang colors, and it's nothing less than immersive ang experience. Napag-usapan na natin kanyang speaker. This one is being tuned and powered by Snapdragon Sound with DTS-X Ultra. Meron siyang dual na 1115K na speakers with 5 magnetic sound units, which means sobrang ganda dapat ang audio nito, which try natin right now. So after listening to that song, I would say malakas ang kanyang sound and it's going to be very immersive lalo na if you're listening to Spotify, watching videos, or playing games. Napag-usapan na natin ang gaming dito sa phone na ito, which is probably the best highlight dito sa phone na ito. Now, the same pa rin siya sa mga REDMAGIC na units. Once na tinrigger mo tong button na pula, papasok siya sa game mode niya. So, dyan sa lobby, isa-select mo lahat ng games na pinasok mo dito, and I place a lot of titles dito just to be able to test it properly. So, sobrang daming games ko nilaro dito, kahit ako nalilito na. So, I did play Firelight 84, Dragon Ball Legend, Call of Duty Mobile, Call of Duty Warzone, Tower of Fantasy, Genshin Impact. Yun ang so far mga games na nilaro ko. And probably maybe in separate videos, I'll try to make another one para sa mga ibang other games kasi ang hirap ipasok lahat in just one video. Now, before we proceed, sabi ni REDMAGIC, this one has the enhanced na ICE 13.5 na cooling technology, which means it's supposed to be better, cooler than the REDMAGIC 9 Pro, which malalaman natin as we game along. So, playing the game, Dragon Ball Legend, this is a very simple game. Hindi naman siya masyadong heavy sa graphics, no? And okay naman siya. The gameplay was good. The touch response was fast. Wala mo nakita na lag dito and it shouldn't be. And pinakamainit na na-achieve na dito is roughly mga around 36 degrees Celsius. Pagdating sa Call of Duty Mobile, this game, sobrang sarap gamitin ng shoulder triggers niya dito, no? And by the way, this one has 520 Hz na shoulder triggers niya, no? Kanyang touch sensitivity. And it was very responsive dahil the gameplay was smooth, okay na okay siya, and the controls was fast, and you wouldn't have any problem dito sa kanya. Pinakamainit na achieve na dito is roughly mga nasa 38 degrees Celsius. Now, pagdating naman sa Tower of Fantasy, honestly, yung gameplay was smooth. This one could be compared to Genshin Impact ang kanyang graphics kasi medyo matakaw rin siya sa graphics, no? To my surprise, okay siya. Smooth naman ang gameplay. After playing for 30 minutes, this phone heated up to mga 43 degrees Celsius. Pagdating naman sa Firelight 84, sinagad ko ang kanyang graphical settings, and normally, on phones na hindi pa masyado optimized, si Firelight 84 is the 1-2 lag sa phone. To my surprise, it was able to perform without any hiccups. Lalo na, pag ang pinaka-problem ko naman sa Firelight 84, pag tumatakbo ka, nagsislide ka, and pag nagsuscope ka ng sniper scope, doon mo mafe-feel na medyo parang naiiwan ka konti. But dito sa 9S Pro, wala akong na-feel na ganun. And to my surprise, ang pinakamainit na achieve na dito is around mga 43 to 44 degrees Celsius. Now, moving on to Call of Duty Warzone, maraming phones pa hirap itong game na ito. Dito sa REDMAGIC 9S Pro, na-feel ko, no, there are still slight frame drops and delays. Konti, pero hindi naman siya yung garapalan. Gameplay was smooth naman along the way, and nakapaglaro ako ng halos mga isang oras dito. Though, there are times na mafe-feel mo it's a little bit sluggish, pero overall, it's okay. And pinakamainit na achieve na dito is around mga 46 degrees Celsius. Now, pinaka-last game na nilaro ko dito is Genshin Impact. Sinagad-sagad ko talaga graphics dito sa kanya. Yung gameplay was smooth after 30 minutes kasi normally pag umiinit ang phone mo, one of the downside niya is that medyo maglalag na siya. Doon mafe-feel mag-throttle ang phone mo. But nakita natin kanina, okay ang throttling dito sa phone nito. And to my surprise, okay na okay siya. Walang problema sa gameplay. And pinakamainit na achieve niya is 46 degrees Celsius, guys. Wala akong nilagay ng game cooler, just using the normal niya na enhanced ICE 13.5 na cooler. Yung fan niya sa likod talagang tumatakbo. And I would really attest na gumanda talaga ang kanyang thermals sa phone na ito. Napag-usapan na natin quickly ang kanyang camera. This one is equipped with a Samsung na GN550MP na main camera sensor with OIS. Meron siyang APL na coated na anti-glare, and ang kanyang second lens is a Samsung GN150MP na ultra-wide lens. It can shoot you up to 8K and 30 FPS. And ang kanyang front-facing camera is a 16MP na front-facing camera na nakatago sa ilalim ng screen, which sabi ni REDMAGIC na it has improved yung detailed resolution niya up to 30%. But this one can only shoot you up to 1080p and 30. Now guys, review lang natin some of the shots na nakuha ko dito sa akin REDMAGIC 9S Pro and taking a look at some of the greens outdoor. I would say parang nag-improve ang kanyang rear camera dito and was able to take this one and sharp ang kanyang subject. Pansin mo yung mga minor na parang gamo sa feel nitong plant na ito and maganda naman kanyang background blur. And taking some of this rock shot, mapapansin mo mga details niya is very nice and intact, as well as this one. Very good ang kanyang color na reproduction. And taking this plant siya, makita mo mga details dito sa kanyang petals, as well as this one. Kitang-kita mo lahat ng details dito sa kanya, which is definitely good for its camera. Plus this one. Ayan, kita nyo ang mga langgam dito sa gitna. Now, normally, sa mga ibang camera, medyo hirap siya mag-perform dito sa shot na ito. Itong pagka-purple niya is very delicate na yung mga ibang cameras could hardly give me a good color dito sa plant na ito. But to my surprise, si REDMAGIC 9S Pro was able to pass yung gusto ko sa color dito sa plant na ito. As we move on naman sa mga indoor low light shot, this camera, okay, panalo, nakapag-perform naman siya. Just a quick snap lang dito. Ang bilis niya mag-focus nakuha niya itong nakakasulat dito sa cap and taking some portrait shot naman on some really good subject like this one. Okay kita mo ganda ng pagka-pop out ng ganang subject. Equally nice and set dito and kita mo yung logo dito sa baba is still intact. And taking some bean shot dito, though pag zoom in mo, you'll see a little bit more grain and some noise, but it was expected naman, okay lang naman. Taking this one, and kita mo lahat ng details dito sa kanya is definitely good. Now, this is a normal lens na ginamit natin and this is a 2x zoom lens. Pansin mo medyo iba lang kanyang color, mas vibrant konti and mas maliwanag dito sa 2x as compared sa kanyang normal lens. And taking this one, itong shot na ito, I would say, okay, very dramatic and capture na yung buong painting dito sa kanyang wall, which looks good. Now, here's the challenge. Yung kanyang front-facing camera. As a 9 Pro, I would say na hindi ganun kaganda. But it seems to me there's a little bit of fractional na improvement naman dito kahit papano. And hindi na ganun super-duper hazy ang aking mukha on outdoors. And I would say na this one is more postable on Facebook and Instagram now na medyo in-improve niya konti ang kanyang quality pagdating sa front-facing camera on outdoor. Now, if you're moving indoor, maganda na mga ilaw, okay, you'll be able to capture some shots like this one and this one. Okay naman siya, I would say. On some occasion na may ilaw, makita mo parang maraming bituin sa ibabaw ng iyong ulo and it's not really looking that nice. Equally set din dito. Pagdating naman sa front-facing video, expect some shaky video. Yeah, of course, alam na natin this is not a camera-centric phone, though it's a little bit better compared to the previous generation. And taking yung kanyang rear camera for a quick spin of video, this one is good. I would say na it has improved over from its last generation, but not too much of a big leap. Now guys, after playing so much games dito sa phone nito, I was really convinced na this is one of the best gaming phones for 2024, for at least siguro second half ng 2024. And mind you na itong phone nito has improved its thermals, better ang kanyang processing, and slightly gumanda konti ang kanyang front-facing camera. Well, to my liking. And honestly, I love the design na na-carry over niya. And probably the best feature dito talaga is under display ang kanyang front-facing camera. So buong buo pag naglalaro ka. Walang butas. So if you're interested guys kung saan nyo pwede mabili itong phone na ito, I'll be posting the link once na naging official siya dito sa Philippines and I'll be posting it on the description box below. And if you like this video, don't forget to share it to your friends and sub to this channel also. I'll see you in the next one. And so, ako para si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.